6, hits 5, but it sort of swings back the other way when the Slaughter gets to level 6. You can't really play up that much anymore, and it ends up just being a far more most Axe lanes where the Axe can't just bully the person out of the lane, which is the case for Slaughter a lot of times.
Looking at the bottom lane, MSS is calling for that Sunstrike. It doesn't look like he's getting it. I don't know if it got used elsewhere. Universe just backing away. And MSS ever so low. Even turns around for one last hit. Universe. Oh, threatening. He gets up the battle hunger. MSS. Not like that. I don't think that was in the anime script, but the Sunstrike to counter it. It's Universe's turn to feed. Oh, man. Some avoidable casualties here in the bottom lane, but I guess not really the best killing tri-lane at this stage, but can play more aggressively anyway in the top lane.
Yeah, their lane just is very good at winning by attrition. All three of these Rangers with the Drow Aura, they'll slowly just begin... Well, SumaiL actually goes down.
Oh, didn't get level 6. One creep away, and the Cold Snap plus the Dagger. So they might get a glimpse of this. It's all about when that smoke breaks, and it breaks at a pretty decent time. Zai, though, still going to get caught out here. The cast comes through. Oh, that crush hurts real bad, and they find the kill with the Sunstrike. That will secure the EE Midas. He gets the last hit, and he gets the experience as well. But SumaiL immediately moves in on him. He knows the Sunstrike's on cooldown, so he can play much more aggressively here. But not going to go for anything on his own.
Yeah, a nice move from MSS realizing that the game is not going so great right now. The Warlock almost level 6 and trying to make the most out of that small timing they have before he's 6.
Universe does reveal the blink, finds a solo kill bottom. Blink call.
To be really careful. If he goes down again, that'd be catastrophic for them, as MP really needs him to get that blink. Aoi is not doing the best in terms of net worth, so it's going to be a long time before he has that Echo Saber blink. So really depending on MSS to get a pretty good blink dagger timing.
Oh, that blink call from Universe, though. Relocate coming in hot. Speaking about delaying the blink dagger, they're going to get him with the Shadow Word. The Frost Arrow's not particularly high level, only 2, but it's enough for the first kill, and now they're going to snowball it into 2. A chop from Universe secures it as they also bring down the Witch Doctor. EG, the full-on jungle invade, comeback gold, and turbo farming in their own right.
Yeah, the job porting up to top with the Universe, so continuing to just kill MSS, or at least try to.
Oh, good call from Universe. Another chop, another kill. He's suddenly 4-1. Crit comes in from behind, just relocating himself in without anybody next to him, but it's enough for a follow-up kill. The rock is dropped, and then Envy all of a sudden might go down here. He's low to the Fatal Bonds. Looks like he should survive this with the 2 Quas Orbs, but EG instantly transitioning back into a push. Crit unable to stay there.
Holy cow.
But, oh, Envy actually gets balled down by SumaiL on the backlines on top of that. So EG make it 3 kills. He did that.
After, he was this far away from Blink Dagger 5 minutes ago, and now still not having the blink.
Oh, the Universe, he's got the high ground position. He gets up the blink call, and speaking of that blink, it's going to be delayed again. Blade Mail ready to go. Envy almost got caught there as well.
With the Sven, you could see it earlier yesterday playing versus Complexity. They let them take the Drow, and then they picked Ogre and Nature's Prophet and just like aggro trialing them, and so punishing their weaknesses. You can see EG really prepared for these games.
Uh-oh. Well, this could be bad for the Sven. He does have access to God Strength. The cast comes out. It's far too late. The Blade Mail chop just goes right through all that armor from the Warcry. They'll collect 2 kills here. Envy, well, he managed to TP out, and he's going to go straight for Roshan. Site of some Ancients begin to get farmed, and the Shadow Blade will be picked up by the Drow Ranger. They really want to flex their map control muscle, EG do. Aoi getting there. The Echo Saber under construction. The Blink Dagger reveals. Sunstrike makes SumaiL go splat. Big pickup there, and then the Centaur dominated creep is going to be microed beautifully as they try to bring down the Axe, but he will be brought back to the well. The IO might just be sacrificing itself for the greater good here. We'll have to see. No, they want to fight this. They got the Rock. They're bringing in Universe. He already TP'd himself back to mid, but the IO gets caught. The Rock gets dropped. Look for the call. It's on 2. Blade Mail available as well. Will be activated, but Envy able to disengage. Still holds the Aegis SVG. Most likely will be going down. Can they at least save the Invoker? That's the question. The Fatal Bonds. Oh, it's going to crack the Aegis, and they're also going to get that kill to the north. And now onto Aoi. Universe. He's got bloodlust in his eyes. Only seen red. The amp damage comes out from Slardar. He threatens to go deeper here. MSS just winding up the crush. And that game of chicken will end, but they get the Aegis. They get 2 kills in exchange. And it's actually a completed Yule Scepter for him, so wants to be able to survive in the team fights and also to have a little more utility, but obviously will come at the cost of his pure farm as there's a relocate onto Owie ult. The Gust not canceling the TP, and he'll make it out just in the nick of time there as Universe was getting into position. So they're going to find a free relocate kill on the comeback. It looks like Dust gets popped. They really want Arteezy, but no, they're going to jump on a crit. He just gets blown up, and now the Golem's there. They thought it was an easy trap to be sprung, but it's actually an EG trap, and they're the ones sprinting it. Stormbolt there, but SumaiL kept alive for the time being by crit with the overcharge. The tether doing work. They isolate and will bring down the Sven. Now EG surging into the NP base. I mean, that just looked like a free IO, and this could get ugly for EG. They don't really have anyone back behind them. Is there going to be a corresponding dire scan? They find that Blink Crush. Initiation's there. Surprise, motherfucker! And EG lose too, just like that. Holy shit. They were like, all right, we know they're smoking. We know they're in our woods. Surely we're safe behind this tower, but Quinn, they were wrong.
Wow, that was that scan absolutely perfect. That super deep ward between the trees, not in a common spot next to this tower here, and scouted them walking back up, so saw them going into that nook and then hitting up the scan to make sure that it relocate or TP out. And getting a couple pickup kills, that's the kind of stuff that MP needs to get back in this game, so.
Meanwhile, SumaiL, well, starting to go hard in the paint. They may have found 2 kills top and 1 on a drow, but just as quickly they'll lose Owie. Sunstrike.
So they just have to burst a lot of heroes. Arteezy eating the Hurricane Pike very early on, as well as Silver Edge, so very tanky and super mobile, getting 2 mobility items as first 2 core items.
Going to take the Aegis, and MSS there a bit too late. Universe going for the Blink Call. It's going to miss, but he just dives straight onto Envy. He gets stunned, focused, but that overcharge doing so much work to keep him alive. He goes in deeper. The Crush comes through at the same time. The Yules throws SumaiL up into the air. Owie stunned, still cooling down. This leaves a very sad and rather relatively immobile Witch Doctor on the back lines, who's quickly dealt with. They do manage to bring down the IO as the trade. Envy goes in Fizz. He sneaks out. And SumaiL continues pursuit. There's the second jump. Welcome to Space Jam Episode 2. God, I wish they would make a good sequel to that movie. But yeah, 3 heroes down. Slardar hits the deck, and support PA really not having much of an impact. Make it 4 as SumaiL will find Envy on the high ground. They had an Ob Sentry combo, and that prompts a GG. He's like, Bloodstone, suicide. I'll die with you, Envy. It's okay. You gave us a good run for our money, but EG still looking like kings of the castle here in North America, at least when it comes to more standard straight-up Dota.